This episode of Android Weekly is brought to you by Domain.com. So lots of good and interesting news in the world of Android this week, including the media darling Kurt McMaster, the CEO of Cyanogen, when he's referring to how Cyanogen is going to now end the relationship with OnePlus. He said this: without Cyanogen, OnePlus would have sold like one device in international markets. Essentially, they built their brand on the back of Cyanogen. There he goes again, using the media to help measure his Johnson. Speaking in Beijing at the Global Mobile Internet Conference, Cyanogen CEO Kurt McMaster and Steve Condit, its CTO, have been discussing the past and future of the fledgling company. After a fairly rocky relationship, it may not surprise you to hear that Cyanogen and OnePlus are now parting ways. According to Cyanogen's Steve Condit, the two companies ultimately had different goals for its software, and as a result, there were collisions between personalities as the two attempted to proceed with their own visions. Not to mention that the two stepped on each other's toes when it came to launching the OnePlus One in India last year. Cyanogen had already signed an exclusive deal with the rival low-cost smartphone manufacturer Micromax, which temporarily banned the sale of OnePlus handsets powered by the custom OS in India. Colliding visions or colliding personalities? Kurt McMaster, the CEO of Cyanogen, has sought every opportunity to flame his enemies in public. You may think something in private, but to say something on a public platform just burns bridges. Now, of course, another big reason for ending the relationship with OnePlus is that they wanted to partner with a manufacturer that could sell a lot of handsets internationally. Now, there are rumors that have leaked that Sony is coming out with an Xperia P2, a successor to the Xperia P, which was a bit of a flop, but this one, if true, is certainly flagship powered. The leak consists of an alleged render of the device. The Xperia P2 will reportedly feature a Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 processor, 3GB of RAM, 32GB of internal storage, a 5.2-inch HD display, a 12.1 megapixel rear camera, and a 5.1 megapixel front-facing camera, and a positively massive 4,240 mAh battery. If these specs are true and the P2 is really coming, the device would be a dream for many users. The battery alone would put the Xperia P2 in very select company. Now let's talk design. The leak claims the P2 will feature a design that closely resembles the 2012 Xperia P, with a chin at the bottom separated from the screen by what appears to be a metallic strip. The big difference here is the almost edge-to-edge screen, resembling the sharp aqua crystal, with a slightly higher bezel at the top, hosting the front camera and speaker. Now kindly remember that this is a rumor with nothing super substantial to go on just yet, but if true, that battery alone would be fantastic. Google, never being one to rest on their laurels, is now allowing you to use Google Search to give commands to your phone. And it's not just commands like send directions and find my phone. It looks like Google is adding a slew of commands to let you control your Android phone from Google Search. For now, sadly, the features are only available in the US, though Find My Phone works worldwide, so there's a very good chance the other commands will follow too. If you want to try them out from elsewhere, you can try adding and GL=US at the end of the URL of your search query, like this. To set an alarm on your phone, you just type set alarm, and you'll be shown an interface that lets you pick the hour and the device you want to set the alarm on. You can also type set alarm for 12 p.m. to pre-select the hour. Now, for those of you interested in the rumors surrounding the Oppo R7, Oppo contacted us to clarify some things about the teaser images. Oppo reached out to us and wanted to clarify that the teaser image here actually contains several keywords in Chinese that help us better picture what to expect from the Oppo R7. It is super slim, lightning fast charging speed, and has 2.5D glass. Now, to better illustrate this super thin design, Oppo referenced the 3 previously leaked images of the device, all but confirming that the images are indeed legit. Now, a quick update on don'tbecuteeatthefruit.com. Mr. Joe Hindi has not yet eaten the fruit. He claims that he has not been able to find a place to buy durian fruit. That has not stopped us from barraging him with pressure to do so, further illustrating the power of a .com. Why? Because no domain name extension tells your story with the same level of trust as a .com or .net domain name. .com and .net domain name extensions inject credibility into your online presence. And who doesn't want more credibility? You can save 15% on domain name and web hostings when you use our coupon code ANDROID at domain.com checkout. Don't forget, 15% off when you use our coupon code ANDROID. When you think domain names, think domain.com. Thanks for watching Android Army. My name is Jace. I'm right here on Google Plus and Twitter, and I read all the comments below. Now, I wanted to follow up on a whole t-shirt contest thing we had 2 or 3 weeks ago. The guy who won was the guy who came up with the domain name, thedroidyou'relooking.com. It was a great domain.com contest, and I responded to him and tried to get his address for the t-shirt, but he never responded, so I never got his address. I couldn't send the t-shirt, but we have sent out t-shirts many times before, and people have posted them wearing their Android Authority shirt on Google+. So I'd like to create another contest where I can send out another t-shirt, because it really fires up the comments and we get talking and it's all good. I like that. So make some suggestions in the comments below about a t-shirt contest that we can do. That would be fantastic. You don't want to forget about my brethren, my brothers in Android, Josh, Joe, and the Tech Ninja, Kevin, Lonnie, Chris, Gary, and Ashton Taylor, all working super hard to be your source for all things Android.